Mm. Yo, what's good, bro? We doing good. We doing good. We gonna have a little stream before I have to go, so I can stream for like a couple hours. Before I have to head out. Right. It sucks that I always have stuff to do on Wednesday, but tis be what it be. How you doing, Tomas?
Now, should I put the playhouse near those boats?
Hopefully we get her in the first 10 pool, and I can call it a day, and then we can get to leveling her, and then we can get to using her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping we can end this early. 219. Might not have enough for her psyche. But what's good is everybody gets in here.
Target confirmed.
Since this is the second half of the patch, we're not gonna have maintenance or anything like that.
Aim and shoot. The field work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
Yo, what's good? What's good, Max? Just trying to farm so I can get this. Hopefully get the psyche.
The light that illuminates all. Aim and shoot. The show is over, but the loneliness persists.
Yo, what's good? If I can't get her psyche, I have alternatives, but I'm really not trying to use them. How many do I get? 8. Ooh, I got a lot to farm. Is there? Hopefully there's a pack I can just buy when she comes out. I don't want to actually use all of this stamina. Alright, dailies are done. Like literally right before. Weekly. Actually, do I get anything from... Ugh. I don't get anything from the battle pass. Ooh, we're like 2 minutes away. Yeah, I just need to buy like 50. I need to find a pack that has like 50 so I can get this. But yeah, this would be hype. You get to see old girl, bro. Can you say with the release of Argus, Marcusine will be better than Lucy's? Nah. You can't say that. Because Lucy can use Argus too. Thank you, Nymph. And I would say, especially since like Argus has crit defense, like Marcus, you forget Marcus has really, really terrible crit. So the crit defense doesn't really benefit her as much versus someone like Winsong or Lucy. Yeah, she's support. She big time support. Yeah, Vila is the one that helps Marcus. Mercuria is the one that definitely helps Marcus. But Argus is not really Marcus, because the thing is that you put Marcus there, you have Vila there, you have Mercuria there for that last spot. Now you could do Argus, or you could do someone like Kakanya. You could do someone like 6 to give you the Empower incantation. Yo, here we go. I like the banner. Looks nice. I see ya, my girl. But they do have her and Marcus like literally matched up. Let's go ahead and do this 10 pull and get the character and call it a day. Okay. Maybe not the first 10 pull. Maybe it's like the second one. It's the second 10 pull. That's why. Oh. Okay. I was hoping this was gonna be a really easy pull sesh, but I can see it's not. I was really hoping this was gonna be a really easy pull session. Gives me 360. That puts me, I'm short, right? Yeah, short. Okay. Hold on one sec. Oh, literally my login gave it to me. Okay. Literally login gave it to me. Let's go. This is gonna be it right here. Don't make me have to spend. Don't make me have to spend, please. Don't make me have to spend. Oh, come on, bro. I don't want to spin. Please don't make me. Okay. Well. Let's see. I did 30. I did like 30, 40 pulls, something like that, right? The wedding took it away. Look, Lasso is like I did, bro. Let's see what new packs we got in the shop. Oh, bro. The shop is empty. Okay. Let me make a couple purchases real quick. Hopefully the next 10 pull gets it before I have to buy gems. I really don't like buying gem packs because I don't have any double gem packs. And the monthly stuff resets in a couple days, which gives us which gives me the best values. So that's why I don't want to buy any gems. Hopefully I can just get away with the, let me see, it's $15. Okay, and then this is gonna be like $4, maybe $20. If I can get away with spending $20 right now, I'll be happy. I will be able to continue on with my life. We just spent $20.
Patience is a virtue. Always has been.
Come on, game. Jesus, bro.
I'm Dor.
Come on.
An insignificant.
Come on, dog.
This place is quite different from where I used to live.
The BSA number?
You're taking me. You're making me go all the way. Jesus.
Hello, world.
Okay. Where? Wait, hold on. Which one is it? No. Yeah, it's this one. 10, 20, 40, 50. 58. So it's a 10 pull or so. Oh my god. What's this? 2 pulls? So we don't have a if I lose a 50-50, I'm gonna cry though. Cause like I really don't have the patience to lose a 50-50. Like, I really don't. And this, like, kills every chance of me getting a... This kills every, like, opportunity of me thinking about getting a portrait. Because, like, if I would have got her with what I spent, I would have been like, nah, maybe a portrait. So, this kills it. This kills the hype. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Come on, right here, dude. What is this?
I am.
Dude, what is this?
Mission accepted.
I'm out. Do I have to go all the way to pity? Bro.
Greetings to you, fair lady.
You serious? Dog. I just got married, bro. Like, come on. Like, what is this? I said, bro, we do not care about you just getting married, dog. That is the least of our concern. I'm so sorry, gamers. I thought we would have had her right now. Oh, get it. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling building up. I have a really, really bad feel. Like, I have my stomach. It's starting to feel bad. I'm starting to get anxiety. I have a really bad feeling. I have a feeling like something bad is gonna happen in these pools. Come on, bro. Watch it be the next pool. I just topped up. Watch it be the next one. Jesus. Game said no.
Greetings to you, fair lady. May I present?
Oh, come on, bro. What's going on?
Hello, I'm Lisa.
My God, bro.
All right.
Dude. Okay, we're going all the way.
Greetings, madam. I'm here.
We're just going all the way.
Have you heard that story?
I only have one more pull left before I have to like go find 60 gems. Come on. Are you serious? Are you
Y'all want some fries, burgers?
serious? Bro. Are we? Bro,
Let us have a fair fight.
really?
This way, please. I know how to use it. Hold on. Psychiatrist at work. It's for you.
Bro, really?
This way.
Loading.
At your service.
Aim and shoot. Target confirmed.
Off my list.
Oh, this should kill him.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Bro, I don't understand.
And now to return to my
I need to
home.
double check. I actually need to double check that this is the last pull. Cause like, I just topped up like 5, 6. Dude. There's like no way.
Hi. Hi, I'm here.
Okay. I'm just getting disrespected. Dude, are you fucking serious? Bro. Yeah, like, I didn't know when I married my wife, all my gotcha got taken away. What is going on? I didn't agree to that. Oh my God, PayPal is now like sitting here questioning my like humanity. Like, this guy never makes this many top ups. Come on, bro. It's me, I promise. I know. I never make this many top ups. Okay, I spent $5. Spent $5. Okay. There's no way I'm that far away. Okay. Come on, guys. I need y'all to manifest this. I need y'all to bless your boy. This gotta be the one. This gotta be it right here, bro. This gotta be it. I'ma cry. Oh, thank God.
Meet again, boss. Nah, this ain't the time to get
Okay. Let's go. Alright, well. Y'all ain't gotta worry about me secretly putting
Got a
portraits
job for
into
me.
this shit.
If you're looking for someone, Just give me something they've used before.
Oh, I forgot to find that. Okay. Anyways, let's look at the values. So, I'm gonna pull up Pridwin while we translate, because I know everybody was asking what the values be looking like. All right, so this is her ultimate. This is supposed to do a single target attack, and it does 500% reality damage. And then before attacking, it puts them in the spotted state, and then it increases 5 layers of spotted and resets the number of rounds. It makes this so it gives itself 30% penetration and 30% crit rate. Okay, 500% single target attack with 30%. Not that bad, but definitely not super carry status. This is the shotgun salvo. So she gives herself single target attack, reality damage. It goes up to 450. It seems that tier 2 and above is going to give you a higher empower incantation. And then this is her debuff. It does no damage. And then single target, it's going to dispel all buffs and inflict 3 stacks of spotted. Let's look at the level of spotted real quick. And there is a cap. So damage reduction minus 15%, crit hit defense minus 15%. After receiving 1, 2, 3 order attack, the number of layers increases to 2, 3, 4, 1 layers. Each layer reduces damage reduction and crit by 2%. Okay. And this goes up to 15 stacks. So she's able to get up to 45% damage reduction. If you can keep it up, you can get up to 45% debuff of damage reduction and 45% crit hit defense. So higher the level, the higher the stack that you start off with. Let's see. Her insight, 10% damage dealt, 15% damage dealt, and 25% damage dealt based off of the incantation that she uses. 10% crit rate. This is her follow-up burial shot. Before the action zone spell takes effect, total amount of spells played this round. See, add specific level of the burial shot. So basically, if you play 3 to 4 spells, you get a level 1 single target attack causing 100% reality damage. If you're able to play 5 to 6, you get a level 2 causing 150 reality damage. Personal passion plus 1. And if you play 7 and above, you have a level 3 single attack causing 300% reality damage. Own passion plus 1, and this will be definitely a critical hit. That's kind of hard to get to. And then portraits. I can kind of already guess what's going on here, but we'll do it for people. She's going to be a P2 character. I can already see in this. So her burial shot is going to go from 1, 2, 3 to 150, 250, 400. Her P2 is going to have where her debuff is, it starts at 20% with the crit defense and the damage reduction debuff. And then its stacks are 2.5, so it basically will just go over 15%. It'll go over 50%. I think it'll be like 60%, something like that, which is nice. And this one puts it up to 3%. So it'll be 25%. 3% for 40. So that'll be 70. Wait, so yeah, 25 plus 45. So that'll be 70% damage reduction at P4 with 70% crit defense, and then a 700% on her ult. But yeah, we'll see. Let's go ahead and level her up real quick. It's a lot of... The only thing that really matters to me is the damage reduction.
Program activated.
I'm an artist in steel.
I mean, like, if you can keep up her debuff, then you get a strong amount of like damage reduction. But I guess the thing is that Shemaine, I mean damage taken, right? The damage taken debuff was nice when Shemaine had it, but we've been without it for so long that it doesn't really.
An aspen tree split by lightning in a storm.
It doesn't really interest me as much because we haven't really needed it. Forgot to farm these. It's fine. Someone said portraits are pointless in this game. I mean, like, you can say portraits are pointless in the game, but people will still go for them. So they're obviously not pointless if people consistently talk about them, go for them, pull for them. Oh. Dang, this probably didn't even crit most of the time there. Yeah, playing has a lot of characters. I'm trying to see, like, so the whole using getting all of those actions, that one seems a little like difficult to do. Unless, like, I use, like, hello, like, that, to those who are asking about Marcus, there's no way she can play that many actions in a turn. So it has to be a follow-up character. And really the only one I feel like you can play 7+ incantations in a turn is, Windsong. You know? Yeah.
Dirt, wipe down the parts and apply.
Here's that I2. Should be able to just, yeah. Oh. Level. Insight.
An aspen tree split by lightning in a storm will one day.
Do I even have enough to take you? No. I'll put you at level 30 to make people happy. Then they won't be like, Lucky, your character's at level 1. That's why she's not good. So now there's gonna be those Argus stands. Yeah, I think I'm out of sharp. Okay. She does look cool though. Looks cool as hell, which is why I don't like that I don't like that they gave her this type of kit. She looks really cool to have like a really supporty kit. I'm anti on this one. Do I not have enough to craft? Okay, there we go. And bam. R10 just like that. What is she? We get the get my resonance. Let me see. She has a Z shape. What's this? A Z shape. I need a crit Z shape. It's T. Oh, she has a very similar. I think hers is just like wind songs. That's interesting. But she is a crit character. They love them crit characters. Those who were like, yo, how good is she? We haven't used her yet. We're still building her. Let us get her built. And then I will answer. 32% crit, 16% crit damage, 15%. It's a lot. Hold on. Anyways, see, 32% crit. 50%. I think this is damage bonus and then trauma bonus. And then crit damage. And I'm gonna look at her. Stuff real quick. She has damage heal. She has a very similar one to Jay. This is giving her healing. I don't want that. Hers don't really look that impressive. And then Psyche. See what this bad boy does. Crit, of course. After the after the character actively uses a single target spell, they will cast within this round. One additional action increases spell power by 12%. After using a single spell, crit damage is increased by 6% up to 3 layers. So she's able to get 12% extra, and then up to 18% crit damage. And then this one gets you up to 36% crit damage and 24% extra spell power using additional action. That's not bad for her. And it's a single target spell. If you can't, actually other characters can use that. I think about it. I don't think I can level it up for her though. I'm bone dry when it comes to these mats. Oh, well, I don't have sharp anyways. But we'll put her on Joe's Psyche. I think that's my only one I like. Yeah. Put her on Joe's Psyche for now. Alright. Ma, Thunderous, like, she loses like 100 attack. Thunderous is like, Thunderous is an option, especially if you have an Amp 5. Like, and everything for crit, it's definitely an option. Let's put her in here. Yeah, let's throw her into a raid. Yeah, she looks sick. She looks really sick. And Vila. This is crazy. The plant supremacy is crazy, bro. I don't even know what character I want to use. What Psyche would you use for Windsong? Windsong Psyche. If you're doing a raid, you could possibly swap it in Joe's. But to max out Joe's, you have to do like, 10 follow-ups. That means you have to have like 10, when you have to ult multiple times, or just hold all your cards and do 10 ults. So, but you remember to get it, you have to stack it up a lot. You could also use, you could do Marcus Cube too. There's anything to buff her base damage. But her cube, if you can get it quickly, you can use it. The Marcus? Why Marcus?
Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am.
Just tell me when you need the job done.
They just want to see the full plant team. Alright. So we're here for Argus, so I'm gonna try to buff up. I could have just done an Argus team, but even with her portraits, she doesn't really become a DPS. Oh, there's our extra incantation. Yeah, she's for sure a support.
Okay, I know how to use it. Useful? I admire your courage. Are we really doing this? Hold on, psychiatrist at work. Time to turn the page.
I can see Mercuria working in this because I have a 3-star incantation now. Mercuria could have worked. But I think that was the thing. I was talking to Gordon. It's kind of like, where do you put...
I will remember your sacrifice.
I'd have to drop my... I'd have to drop Kakanya for Argus to put Mercuria, because Mercuria fits here better.
Don't miss it, Texas.
Take out Kakanya? Or I'm just gonna die. This boss... Well, I'm at triple S, but I'm not gonna be able to get as far as I want. The crit defense is alright when you have like a gajillion supports to buff up someone like Marcus.
I'm here to help.
I do think she looks cool. The damage taken is nice.
I will remember your sacrifice. What? Disco? Heart steel. This will help. I can't breathe it.
But Mercuria, with the normal Kakanya, Mercuria fits better in this team. Those who are asking, because there's so like you have a character that wants to have high level cards, you have a character with high level cards, you have a healer that wants you to have high level cards, and then the support wants you to have high level cards. So.
We share the same dream.
You're still warm.
I will remember your sacrifice. Or this one. To a brighter future for everyone.
Argus is pretty quiet.
Weak hide is fun.
She doesn't make a lot of noise.
No mistakes. You can do this, Marcus. Regaining control of our bodies. Like a metaphor? Maybe now it's easier to understand.
No way.
I admire your courage.
Give me a second here. I have a.
Or this one.
I always hit my mark.
I am the wave.
I think this is the character that Mercuria needed in order to keep the consistency of her stacks.
Time to turn the page.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Wow, that looks amazing. That's like a lot of characters to get her to work. I think this is a character that she needed. It's just still a lot.
Trail's still warm. The trail was all too obvious.
I can't make it.
It seems they're focusing more on team. Yeah, so in order to like if we're being honest, in order to like sell characters after Lucy, you gotta like really look at, you gotta build characters for teams versus just straight up individual power, like you're saying, because otherwise, like individual wise, Lucy is probably, you know, more useful to a lot more people, having that she can fit into every like different situation of like a Flatus. But when you're selling like a burn team, a poison team, a card level up team, It's definitely different. I gotta get her ult though, so that way I can extend the duration of the debuff. Or is it just her attack? I think. No, it's just the ult.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Like a metaphor? Great. Bluestacks.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, there goes the Empower Incantation.
I admire your courage. I will remember your sacrifice. Can you do this or this one?
Time to get to business.
Sharp fangs.
Another level 3 card.
Now it's easier to understand. He turned scribe.
I mean, this is a pretty, it's a pretty good team. I stand corrected. This is pretty solid. This is a pretty solid team.
I always hit my mark.
Useful? This will help.
The trail was all too obvious. You can run, but you can't hide.
Great. Bluestacks.
Well, for one, the team is more fun. So what always like that's how they sold Joe and all that for me. If you have a fun character, dog, we have a level 3 card because we have 8.
Turn the page.
This total level is,
To read.
yeah, they drop.
Don't waste my time.
It's 1,000,010 turns on her boss. My Marcus is P1, Argus is P0, Vila is P1, and Mercuria is P0. So this is a pretty solid team. I haven't even healed.
You're still warm.
I
I
admire
should.
your courage. I will remember your sacrifice. Can you do this, Marcus? Heart here. For you and for us. Now it's easier to understand. We share the same dream. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? With love.
That's 9, 13. Let's see. Oh, we get the extra card from Argus. That's right.
By tapping the name in the palm of my hand. This one? Or this one?
7.
With love. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. To transcribe. Great. From space. Fine. Take a deep breath.
Cool.
We shared the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice. You can do this, Marcus.
Always hit my mark.
We'll bright up
It's alright.
future.
We're past where a P0 team should go. Well, P1 team. We're kind of exceeded where I would expect a P1 team to go.
And now it's easier to understand.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Look at this ult looks. Yeah. It's okay.
Did I miss something? Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? To read. To transcribe. Did I miss something?
You got guts.
$1.2 mil. We got a triple ace. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. I like it. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna try P1 win
It depends on
song.
the budget.
Embrace rather than resist.
I admire your courage.
Trail's still warm.
And you hypoth a good point.
Now the reduction, now the damage taken debuff can help
Confirm the
with
coordinates. No
this
other
boss
study could show you this.
a lot. And we're playing normal win song. None of that 30 turn stacking. Just regular old win song.
With love.
A new hypothesis.
Listen.
Taking another look.
You've got guts.
Shoot up.
Guns loaded.
An academic question. This will help.
Don't waste my time.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
Wake up in the moon. Wake up in the moon.
We share the same dream.
A new hypothesis. I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
To a brighter future.
Oh yeah, Windsong does drop out. I mean, drop soon.
No other study could show you this.
So we didn't play enough incantations, which is why.
A good point.
I admire your courage.
Trail's still warm.
Taking another look.
Keep up the pace.
The trail was all too obvious.
There we go.
Don't touch the device.
I need her to ult soon. Okay.
I will
Heal,
remember your sacrifice.
and then
I admire
heal
your courage.
again.
I always hit my mark.
An academic question.
For you and for us. Together, we are fearless.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Trail's still
A new
warm.
hypothesis. Listen.
Heart scale.
The benefits of field mapping.
Let's purify these two. There we go.
We share the same dream.
Wait, hold on.
A good point. We share the same dream.
Should probably go ahead and take him out.
A new
Let's
hypothesis.
see.
No other study could show you this. To a brighter future for everyone. Behold.
Oh, we were right there. Dang it, we were right there. He might kill us. He might kill us. He might kill us. No way. No way.
An academic question.
Journey to the cosmos.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand.
I admire your courage. A new hypothesis.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
We're gonna die.
For the good of all. Taking another look. You've got guts. A good point. A new hypothesis. The benefits of field mapping. Behold.
Her damage is falling off anyways. This is a Genesis damage boss, I think. About as expected. So oddly enough, with Windsong, Argus actually feels better with Marcus than Windsong, because if you merge cards, you actually, like, Argus doesn't do well with characters who merge cards, because if you want her to do a follow-up every turn, you need to just play cards. And with Windsong, you kind of want to merge her cards to, one, get more room to draw more cards, and then to just get her to have higher burst. So Argus doesn't actually, like, just in that fight, just right there, I noticed that I wasn't getting the card as much as, like, I wanted to. It could have been a lot better.
Battery check.
Stay here, no matter what.
Join with us, comrades.
basically the total level of cards played gives her a follow-up, right? So this right here before the action area, add a rank of burial shot. So if you play between I think it was like 3 to 4 level of incantation, you get a 1-star follow-up. It was like 5 to 6 was a 2-star, and then 7 beyond was a 3-star. Yeah, it's not a perfect fit for Windsong. It doesn't, because, and then honestly, Windsong is not dropping Kakanya like for Argus in like the ways with the like attack buff buffing up. Like now the damage taken buff is nice, but the problem is that Argus wants to play cards, and when like the way that people have been using Windsong, no one else plays cards but Windsong. Like all you do is you spend time buffing up Windsong, like you just buff for like a hyper carry. Argus really wants to be a sub DPS and work with another character. She doesn't want to just sit there and just use her cards. Like just based off what I'm seeing, like when you play her card, she gets Empower Incantation, you get the follow-up. She's a little bit more active of a sub DPS versus a character that's just kind of just sitting there. It's basically the same team. Like, yeah, it's basically the same type of team. Like, for a P1 Windsong and the P1 Marcus, I also, well, this is because I had the boss I fought, but I did personally like that, because we all know how Marcus is. Marcus doesn't have any complexities in setup, bro. You just playing cards. And for Argus, like, that's all she wants. Only thing I'm doing with these two characters was buffing up Marcus. Like, and, you know, that's all you're doing is just playing cards, bro. You just playing R99. Alright.
No matter what.
Actually, I am curious about something.
Battery check.
Yeah.
Embrace rather than resist.
Lilia's, I mean not Lilia, Lucy's follow-up sometimes counts as a starred card.
Keep up the beat.
This'll help.
Don't mess with Texas.
She just said don't mess with Texas. Okay, that's pretty amazing being that I'm in Texas.
Calm down.
That's pretty awesome.
To the left.
Charging. Loading. Charging.
Regaining control of our bodies.
Eliminate target.
Here goes the dumbest boss in R99, y'all.
Faraday's miracle.
Like, this boss is dumb.
Aim and shoot.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna portray. It wouldn't make sense. Nobody in her team. Like, I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it that much.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of my hand.
I admire your courage. Loading. Charging.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars.
I really don't like her kit. I really wanted her to be a poison character. I don't like her having her kit. I like her kit. Hold on. I like her kit if it was on somebody else. I don't like that Argus's design is a support. Argus has main DPS energy. The fact that she's a support it kind of hurts my soul. I still never forgive him for that. I'd rather her be a main DPS. She looks really cool.
Circuits functioning properly.
Transport warm. Guns loaded.
I, robot, child of science.
Jessica 2.0? Yeah, because Jessica doesn't work with Tuesday. Like, literally the DPS that goes with... Like, the DPS that goes with Tuesday is... Sotheby. I mean, it's cool, but it's also silly.
The trail was all too obvious.
No, that means she lasts long, but yeah. Did have a cowgirl ride? Oh my god.
To the left.
I always hit my
Loading.
mark. Guns loaded.
Alright, we should get a level 2 card.
Journey
Yep.
to the cosmos.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I should have done her ult first.
Aim and shoot. Don't waste my time. We share the same dream.
Transport warm.
Charging. Your brighter future for everyone. Target confirmed.
The only thing that's like saving me with using Lucy and Argus together is that I can oh, okay. The only thing that's saving me is what I was gonna say is that I have the new tuning skill and it can let you level up cards a lot quicker.
Guns loaded.
That's the only reason why it looks like they work
Allow
together.
me to double check the battery levels.
Marcus seems to be the best. Marcus was giving me 7 stars and up. Like, and yeah. Marcus seems to be the best.
Faraday's miracle.
You've got guts.
Okay. I remember when I used to be proud of these scores. Yeah. Korea. Do a little bit better. Argus support. Argus damage is low. If I'm gonna be honest. On anything other than the deer boss, because the deer boss gives you a buff for having all those leveled up cards. Argus is really good. Argus is really good on this boss because you get to do a lot when you have level up cards. All right, now this boss is out, so I'm gonna beat it real quick with a okay.
No matter what.
Who? I don't even think any of the buffed characters go with her. Oh, well, New Regulus does with the AP.
Hey ho, let's go. Equipment check.
But how would I? Alright, I'm throwing in Kakanya.
Oh, are we heading to a seminar?
And so I just need a character that...
No matter what.
Let me do Marcus.
Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am. I'll do my best.
A simple arcane trick.
Trail's still warm.
Or this book?
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
Argus don't feel good. Her damage don't feel good.
Like a
It feels so copium.
to read.
Guns loaded.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Or this
Trail's
one.
still warm.
This book?
Weak hiding spot.
I'm about to overcap on Moxie.
I can't read it.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. I need more AoE for this. Can't use Marcus. Jay felt really good on this because he hits everybody all the time.
Guns loaded.
A simple arcane trick.
Always hit my mark.
Or you can do this, Marcus.
The trail was all too obvious.
Would you care to lie down?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Time to turn the page. And now it's easier to understand.
Okay. I'm gonna stop myself. Nah. They felt really good on the deer. Voice cracked. They felt really good on the deer. It doesn't... Argus don't feel any good anywhere else. Let me look at Limbo. They didn't make her cracked. Like, in every situation. Hold on. Which is good. Okay. look at our 3-man teams. So it would be, oh no, 4-man. So we're gonna go back to what we had with, where's Marcus? Oh, there she is. So do this.
Embrace rather than resist.
Guns loaded.
I will remember your sacrifice. Teaspoon?
She's our
Trail
card.
was all too obvious.
Keep up the pace. Regaining control of our bodies. Time to turn the page.
Dang, man, those multipliers low.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Nah, I'm gonna say it. I mean, I know her multipliers feel low.
Trail's still warm.
By cupping the moon in the palm of my hand. Or this teaspoon?
Weak hiding spot.
Feeling like she might be the new Joe? No. Argus damage is low. Let me be honest.
To turn scribe. Great. No mistakes.
It's not exactly auto. You gotta keep it up. She's not main DPS. She's not a main DPS, but she is good. She is good. She's just not main DPS. For those who want to see her as a main DPS, she's a sub DPS support, which is not bad. It's just that she doesn't have enough damage to be main DPS. She's full support.
Now it's easier.
What helps, and why Marcus is a really good teammate for her. Argus wants to use the ult to be able to refresh the debuff, right? And Marcus doesn't really... Marcus can get AP very quickly. So there's no stress of getting an ult on Marcus. There's no stress of, like any of that. But, like, with Windsong uses a lot of AP, which is another reason why I don't really see Windsong with her. I don't really see a lot of characters with her. I'm trying to think, but it seems mostly geared towards Marcus. Yeah. Tuesday is the DPS of the patch. Like, none of these characters. Let's see, Truvis, Marcus, Truvis, Argus, and Vila.
I'll do my best.
No, like, I mean, trust me, I want her, but I feel like it's a weird case of, like, they could have, and someone's probably like, you know, someone's out there, bro, I don't know what you're sleeping on. 45% like damage taken is amazing. Like when you get up to those stacks, like, yeah, it can be really amazing, but this feels like Getsien, like this, okay, this feels like Getsien release, where if y'all have been watching me for a while, when Getsien released, the question was, okay, like, what does he do? And he was kind of underwhelming because you had to do a lot of AP while missing out on your main DPS's AP, and it felt like you were missing out because you literally had to cycle so much AP for him. His damage was low, and it was just like, where's the part where it's worth it, is what it felt like at first. Like, just being honest, it really felt like meh, because his DPS was kind of trash. And something, well, he's a support, lucky, of course, but like, if you're wasting all of that AP,
I will remember your sacrifice.
like, you gotta get something out of it.
Are we really doing this?
Penetrate.
For the good of all.
Yeah, so she might get,
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
because she needs to use her ult,
Transcribe.
but her multipliers feel low, bro. And I'm saying her multipliers feel low for a 2.0 like character. I'm sorry.
Share the same dream.
Her shit feel low for a 2.0 character.
I admire your courage.
Are we really doing this?
To a brighter future for everyone.
Her ult damage is nice, but to get that, you gotta put a lot of AP. You get what I'm saying? You gotta force a lot of AP to her.
Great. No mistakes.
Why did I pull Kikanya P3? She personally felt, well, honestly, Kikanya P3 is the best, in my opinion, best tank I like could ever get. She's really, really good.
You can do this, Marcus.
Let me give her crit damage. Let me see what she does.
Time to get to business. Good timing.
Maybe now
And it's
easier
worth
to
it?
understand.
I'd say if you're not gonna portray Kikanya, she's not as like,
Keep up.
she's not as much of a like priority for you. If you're not gonna invest in Kikanya, I wouldn't get her. Because she's gonna get pushed off of your team.
Careful with the pages.
Because like if you like Argus, then you're not gonna use Kikanya. Like if you like Argus, you're gonna use Mercuria and Argus with Vila. Like that's gonna be your team, right? So it's when it gets to like situations like that, like I know people would choose one from like another.
Admire your courage.
I need to pull her card, bro.
I will remember your sacrifice. Or this one. Are we really doing this?
Just one.
Just face.
To transcribe. Great. No mistakes.
The attack buff buffs up Marcus's base damage. No, like super direct synergy, but it buffs up her base damage. And then Marcus, like in a single turn, can do it. Obviously, like Kikanya was made for like people who do like big bursts. and Marcus is able to like do that with her incantations, but yeah.
Guns loaded. I always hit my mark.
You can do this, Marcus.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I guess Isolde, if you want her buff, you need to use her a lot. But Isolde a little diff because Isolde does damage every turn pretty much regardless of like what you do. Is she reality? Forgot. Dang it.
We share the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice.
The reds in the woods are watching.
Or this one. The bright of
But Isolde, Argus versus like Isolde, like I mean you could put Isolde like in,
I weed the down.
you can put Isolde in
Shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
burn team, and you could say that like Argus is better because Argus still does give some damage dealt. It's small.
Don't worry.
Unless you're playing level 3 incantations, it's pretty small.
This book?
I admire your courage.
Or this
Let's see if I
one?
can CC the boss.
Time to turn the page. For you, Emperor.
Penetrate.
Here we go.
Like a
Oh, but
metaphor?
Argus is gonna break it because Argus is reality, so this is a terrible like matchup here. I keep forgetting. So it doesn't even matter.
Guns loaded.
I will remember your sacrifice. You can do this, Mark. Or this one.
Why not just use Argus as a debuff slave? I mean, you can, but like you can,
And now it's
but
easier
you
to
gotta
understand.
refresh to get that debuff.
I can't believe it.
Trail still warm.
This book? Or this one?
Good timing. The trail was all too raw.
There we go. Yeah, she feels really good on this boss, but
To read.
she has some stacks.
This book?
I always hit my mark.
You can do this, Marcus.
I admire your courage.
Time to turn the page.
You can run, but you can't hide.
And now it's easier to understand.
For the good of all.
Although Juvis gets... Yeah, Juvis gets her buff. There's no way Juvis gets her buff. Because... she's giving... She's giving 42% damage dealt buff, and if I petrify the enemy, that's 50% penetration. Like,
This one? Or this one?
Don't miss it, Texas. Penetrate.
I can't read it. Great. Mistakes.
Is that all you got?
wait, how is her buff worse than Mercurius? How is this buff worse than Mercurius? You know that the 42% damage dealt buff isn't the cap, right? Like, it can go high. It's based off of every 100 points of attack that she has. So if I give her, the more attack I push into her, the bigger the buff can be. And if you petrify a target, 50% like penetration, 50% penetration, and a like ridiculous like 50% damage bonus is like pretty huge. And it's consistent. It doesn't go away. Now, of course, it's only on plant, but like, it's not like for the plant characters. It's not worse than Mercurius.
The reticent looks are watching.
Can you do this, Marcus? This one? Or this one?
I weave the gown with
Yeah,
thorns.
it's literally permanent.
You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
It's just only for plant characters.
Like a metaphor? I can't read it. We share the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice.
You're still warm.
Are we really doing this? To a brighter future for everyone. Together,
Mercury is used for Wind Song as well.
Had is fun.
transcribe.
Because Wind Song, you know, if you play a lot of Wind, well, you can make Mercury and Wind Song work depending on how you play it. Wind Song. If you're merging cards for 30 turns, not doing it the right way, it might not exactly go the way you want it to.
Good timing.
Oh my god, she's gonna break the...
Can you do this, Marcus?
Yeah, I was like 70 pulls. Ah, bosses and
Now it's easier to understand.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Good timing. Belly's loaded.
The reticent looks are watching you.
Advice from the forum. The trail was all too long.
It really sucks that
I laid
Argus
it
and
down
Juvis
before.
can't go together.
You shall repay with sacrifice of wounds.
I've never seen that before. That was really cool. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Yeah, but you gotta take into account that Juvis has 100% uptime. You gotta take into account 100% uptime. Mercuria doesn't have 100% uptime at P0. Most you could get her attack is 1900. Well, in the rage it has 2200. And you forget that if you're really dedicated to it, there's a couple of other ways that you can do it, right? So you can level her all the way up. You can give her a better side cube, right? You can give her a side cube that buffs up attack a little bit more. And you could also rock out her resonance. You forget the resonance as well. So this one gives her 171 versus the 135. And you could just max this out. Mine is built into crit. She could build her like into attack, right? Like if I R15 like level 60, like there's other things you could do to get her higher attack. Plus, if I really wanted to, like, you could just buff up. You could just Kakanya buff Juvis, and then there you go. Whole team gets a big damage dealt buff as well. No, I know. All I'm saying is that Druvis's buff. First off, there's no reason to argue. You could have just ended the conversation by saying all that is well and good, but it only works for plant characters. Obviously, Mercurius buff, but you're looking at a character that doesn't have to do anything for her buff to be active other than do the petrify every now and then, right? Like all she has to do is when you're doing DPS like turn is just petrify the enemy. And you could have still ended the conversation. Like, you're attacking the wrong things. You could have been like, well, this only works on petrifying plant, so it's stuck there. Instead, you're arguing of the values when the character has it permanent. How would I tier Argus? Argus feels eh. Like, even if I got her Psycube, it's not gonna help. So she has 65% crit, 171% crit damage, 50% damage, like all of this nice stuff. But her value here is really low. And she wants to use her ult, and her follow-up is pretty interesting if you use high level cards. But her debuff is nice. Her debuff is nice, but you have to get it, you got to get it a high level. So you You got to make sure you get your Empower incantation from here. You got to have this card level 2 or higher. That way you can hopefully get Empower incantation to make this higher. And then you also want to get her ult. So you want to cycle her ult to keep up the debuff. Because that's the whole thing about her, is keeping up the debuff to get to the max of it. The 45% damage taken is nice with the crit defense. You got to make sure though that you have a crit team built out. It is only single target, so it's a higher value. Like, now this is where I talk about Shemaine. It is a higher value than Shemaine, but it only affects one character. And so they're making raids have multiple like enemies. So it's really only for a character that can like burst down the boss, because you're not really worrying about the other enemies. Like, everything in her is single target. So she's for a single target character as well. So somebody like Jay, Lucy, like Calabana, like anyways, any AoE character just really wouldn't benefit from her. It's only gonna be single target. And you gotta have high level cards. You don't like to merge. The only one who can like the only character I can see being able to get a consistent amount of like 3-star follow-ups, or even like 2 or 3-star follow-ups, is Marcus. Maybe Winsong on some turns, like Ann Lee. Ann Lee levels up her own cards, but everybody else, you'd have to get a character who can do like Empower incantation for you. So you'd have to use 6 to get the Empower incantation buff to do that, but then that's taking up spots on the team. So basically S tier, I don't know, because the way they put like if I'm gonna be honest, like, I just said she only fits with one character, so I wouldn't say S tier. I don't know why you would replace Mercuria with Druvis. I never said I was gonna replace Mercuria with Druvis. I'm just saying Druvis has a strong buff. Yeah, probably like A+. Argus was like A+. EE, I agree. I've been testing her out as well. She's great with Marcus. Mercuria, but feels quite weak in other teams. Yeah, like Winsong, you gotta merge, and Argus don't. Like, other characters have to merge. I'm actually really this is why I was right with me just being disappointed, because, bro, it just doesn't. And then, like, what? You gotta portrait a character to see the big buff like values, P2, P4. Like, nah, bro. I'm not gonna do that. She doesn't work with anybody, like, really, other than Marcus and Mercuria. Don't worry, nobody else. It was good, Gordon. Yeah, she's niche. She's niche. I hate it. I really hate that they fumbled that, bro. Because to get her to ult, you gotta have a DPS that doesn't mind, like, not having, like, to use a lot of AP to ult. Marcus doesn't need a lot of AP to ult, but Lucy needs AP. Like Jay, Spathia, Jay doesn't really, but Jay also, J and Z doesn't need high level cards, so it doesn't make sense, because you play J and Z by just throwing her cards out. You don't build up her cards because her damage is in her follow-up. Who else? Windsong, you merge her cards and like you kind of build her cards up to ult, so she also doesn't feel really good because you're trying to have her ult as quick as possible. And yeah, like Melania is using AP. Like, she can gain her own AP, and she wants high level cards, but she can't upgrade her cards on her own. That's the thing. We too extreme about it? Well, no. I know she's a sub DPS. But I just tried her out with the top characters, and I said the only one she feels good with is Marcus. We never said it was trash, Gordon. We said A+, bro. We said A+. Oh. Well, if she's good in her niche, does that mean she's good? Yes and no. So, like, hear me out. Like, it's basically saying she's good if you have these characters, right? Like, that's the same way that we felt about 37. She's good if we have these characters, right? Like, Spathadia is good if you have these characters, right? Like, they fit, like, that's where they fit. That's why some characters are in different situations than others, right? Like, Argus feels good literally only if you're using Marcus and Mercuria. It doesn't feel good with anybody else, also. Was it Melania right there? Oh my god. Finally. There's a new character here. That's pretty big. I've seen people in Reddit asking when to use these. Well, save them up, guys. Save up your gold cassettes. Probably make a video on that. Save them up. Now you can get other characters. Spathadia's F tier? You're wild. Shouldn't Spath and Argus both be in that? He's not. Well, Spathadia, if she's not in the burn team, is still just a crazy crit character, though. She's just more effective in that team. It's like if it's just like if you put Marcus in S tier, Marcus needs Vila. Just like how Spath needs Isolde. I'm a simp for Spath. I barely even use Spathadia. Sint and Melania are better than Spathadia without her supports. Okay. There's no point in arguing with some of y'all. There's no way you say that. Now, Melania, I'll give it to you. Melania is really good, but there's no way you're saying that Centurion. Why use Spathadia when you have P5 Lucy? Because Spathadia is single target, Lucy's AoE. Yeah, sent with her buffs. Oh, but the buffs that aren't out yet? the ones that aren't out yet, that are only in one spot of the game. Yeah, I mean, if it comes out, like, you can't even use it. It's only in raids. And it makes her like alright, but it doesn't, like, it gives her 30% crit rate and 30% crit damage. It just allows her to have crit, but like, it doesn't make her, like, she still wants to be in a team though. I just said Melania is really good. Melania is still really good. I'm gonna beat this boss real quick.
Let's have a party then!
Stay here, no matter what.
I have to lend a hand.
What's that?
My shadow, this way, please.
Charging.
Lucy and Argus team, I did it earlier and it didn't feel good.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. It's for your sake.
The light that illuminates all.
This boss is actually pretty tanky on the final level.
What's this?
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Loading. Charging.
Bang, bang!
Barrage. Target confirmed.
To get up, yeah, but to get to that 45% crit defense and damage dealt debuff, it only works with a couple of characters though. Is like that allow you to want to ult to keep up that debuff.
A simple arcane trick. Circuits functioning
You still
properly.
have to
Shout out.
you still have to keep that debuff up.
Loading.
Would you care to lie down?
Robot.
There's not a lot of characters that want you to have a 2 buffers and then your sub DPS with using all that AP. Like, you got a lot, like, you have a lot to make that happen. It's the same thing people argue with, like, with Mercury. Like, Mercury is, like, debuff. It's not consistent. It's not like it's 100% uptime.
You're waking it.
Yeah, it's a new tier. Boss basically starts at the infinite health, has more health. It's more challenging. Stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so for debuff cards resets it, then you have to... There was literally turns where I didn't get it. So if I'm not getting the debuff, then I have to make sure to ult. Because you also want it to stack, so you gotta constantly use it. It's not like you can really,
Knock, knock.
like,
Room.
it's not like you really hold the card. But you're still using a lot of AP.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
But again, she feels really good with Marcus, but with other characters, it just don't feel as good. Cause like, I'm not even getting her like follow-up. If I'm only playing her for her debuff, that just feels lame. I'm playing her for like half of her kit. I mean, if y'all like that, that's fine. If you like playing a character with half of their kit, that's okay. But for me, I don't like that. And that's why I don't use Gutian though. I really don't use Gutian as much anymore because yes, he does use a lot of AP. I agree. If he gets his new change, it's gonna feel a lot better. That's because he gives the single highest as of right now in global. Like in reality damage teams, he gets the single highest buff for them that can be stacked with other damage dealt buffers.
Marcella, this way, please. What's that? Hold on, psychiatrist at work.
Yeah, it's a new tier, Red. It's a new tier. It gives you an infinite. It gives you the infinite bar at round 1 versus having to clear the others, and the boss has more health. And also the boss has Moxie as well, so you can CC this boss.
You're really pretty. What's this? My child. I know what this is. Knock, knock. Room service.
P0 Argus is better than Kikanya for Marcus.
I trickled the ingredients this time. It's for your sake.
I would take Argus, like, for completing content. We're not talking about surviving, doing the hardest difficulty and all that bull. Like, for completing content, I would take Argus.
This way, please. What's this? My child.
Charging.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. At your service.
The light that illuminates all.
If you use Getian with a full reality team, which we're missing a reality healer, which is one of the big problems. If you use Getian with a full reality team, I think he's fine in S tier because you can still ult with him second turn, and you just simply use your incantation. You're not gonna have 100% uptime. You're probably looking at like maybe 80 to 85% because it's gonna take you 5 turns. We'll just say of the 3 rounds you're buffed up, it's gonna take you 5 turns, right? So just make sure that when you have his buff, that you have your DPS. The way that I play, I spend rounds buffing up my characters, so it works. If I'm using J and Z, or characters that attack every single turn and don't have a time to like rest up or anything like that, it's probably gonna feel a little bit different. But with me, I do like buff rounds, so it's different.
This way, please. Now presenting Bing Lesmia. What's this?
You're waking it.
You must see your true self.
This raid tier happens in 2.1.
It should be fine, right? It's for your sake.
A single debuff core increases your team's damage by 40%. What are you talking about? That debuff has to stack. Or are you adding the 20% crit defense and the 20%? Are you adding the 20% crit defense and damage taken together?
Dear, my child. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
This way, please. Your room is ready, dear.
What's that? Would you care to lie down?
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Knock, knock.
But crit defense doesn't always equal. Yes. Sure. But what happens, like, so I'll admit the damage taken, the 20% extra. And like, don't forget, she has damage dealt when you're using her like high level incantations. But like, what happens when you don't crit, right? It's a waste. But her crit defense, she still really only fits with Marcus though. She's not increasing your team because you want a team where she's gonna like who do you think she's gonna fit with though? Let me hear that. Who do you think she's gonna fit with? What character do you think would fit with Argus?
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
You're waking it. At your service.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Yeah, exactly. Not a lot of characters need crit resist shred. Depends on the content. Okay, so no straight answer.
This way, please.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Loading.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
I will be watching you.
Faraday's miracle.
Yeah, they all just died. Everyone becomes a crit character after Vila came out. I mean, you could kind of say that, but like Marcus still has crit inconsistencies. The Marcus has hella crit like Marcus is like at what 60 at P0, like 60% crit with the P0 Vila.
You're waking it.
I, Robot, child of science.
You don't think Lucy basic look is a better look in game? I mean, it doesn't really matter to me.
It's for your sake. What's that?
My child.
A simple arcane trick. What's this?
This way, please.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. I tripled the ingredients this time.
With Mercuria? Yeah, but like, isn't that crazy to have to like have
Would you care to
like
lie down?
The light that illuminates all.
yes, characters can be crazy if you have Mercuria and you have Vila, and then you can put on Argus, bro. Like that's, I just feel like that's a lot to get like even for Marcus, like you're putting on 2 characters to make her a crit character. I feel like that's a lot.
My child. This way, please.
Loading. Charging.
It's for your sake. A bloody handprint on broken glass.
Yeah, Mercuria goes well with Argus a lot. It's a really good mix. Really, really good mix. I'll agree to that.
Mirage.
Yeah, it's a lot of investment. I think that's what I'm getting at. It's a whole lot of investment.
Your room's ready, dear. This way, please.
Now presenting Dingler's Mirror.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Yeah, Sprice. I think Marcus, Argus, Vila, and Mercuria is Argus's best team. And I think, like, there's really no other, like, diversion from that.
You must see your true self.
I don't think it's... Is that my kids?
Calm, please.
Maisie, make sure you take a bath. Well, yeah, okay, so back to what you're saying. Yes, Spathalia wants a soul day, but that's also why, to a lot of people, Spathalia isn't the top, because she requires other characters, right? Like, and it's not necessarily that she requires other characters, like, if she doesn't have burn, then she misses out on a lot in her kit. But like Isolde is like, yeah, Isolde is solid. The newest damage dealers? Whoa, we just overloaded Kakan. I thought I just dumped her stuff. How did that happen? I just dumped her empathy, I thought. Did it get filled up again? Hey, Rhea. Yeah. Hey, baby. I got distracted when I got up.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
Huh? How did...
What's that?
We're about to die.
What's this?
This way, please, my child. At your service. This way, please.
I know what this
I think
is.
it's wild though that
Ah, it seems to be mixed up.
we haven't seen a DPS,
A real troublemaker.
a true
of a guest,
DPS,
aren't
all
you?
of 2.0.
This
After
is
Lucy,
well prepared for you.
Bluepac has been doing some weird stuff and not releasing any true DPSs. Like, I don't, like, I'm wondering what they're thinking. I wonder if they realize what they've done.
Your room's ready. This way, please.
Charging.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Maybe.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Faraday's miracle.
But I think I think it was last time I streamed. I think the biggest issue though still would be that if a new DPS comes out, it like how will global like go with that information? Are they gonna be like, well, is this character better than One Song or Lucy? If not, then I won't summon. And that's probably why they aren't doing that, because let's be honest, if the DPS isn't stronger than your Lucy or your Wind Song, the most broken characters in the game right now, like, then you're not gonna pull. Right? Like, you're not gonna pull at all. Something to do with Joe? Nah, they released broken characters after Joe. Nah, Joe's different. Joe's case was different. With Joe, they actually released crazier characters after her. It's completely different.
Comrades, what do you say? Shall we solve the problem with the strength of our own hands and
How are you supposed to top One Song and Lucy unless you're straight up making something like an insta-kill a whole game? Yeah. I mean, I like the new bus that they had, but like, but they're old characters. I don't get, like, I didn't say it. I haven't said it in a while, so it's been a long time since I said it. But seeing a bunch of old characters get buffed doesn't necessarily make me like super excited, because like they're still old characters. Sure, let's just throw Argus in there.
No matter what.
And
Have to learn to hand.
oh, I don't have enough mats to level up Argus's IQ. I'll probably get it in the month resets. But the Joe's IQ, with her follow-up, with her single follow-up, she just gets more crit damage, basically.
Oh, please. I know how to use
Must
it.
have this way, please.
Guns loaded.
Must have
Loading. Charging.
a real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Faraday's miracle.
Aim and shoot. Under attack.
Yo, it's good, Jockison. Yo, how's Argus? Give me a first impression review. She only feels good with Marcus and Mercury. If I'm gonna be real. That's where she feels her best. She feels her best with Marcus and Mercuria. Other than that, I just don't really like her as much.
Trail still loading. Guns loaded.
Charging.
The trail was all too obvious.
The light that illuminates all.
Don't miss it, Texas.
Target confirmed.
This way, please.
A simple arcane flick.
I always hit my
Circuits
mark.
functioning properly.
You're waking.
Don't stay for too long.
So the team would be Marcus, Argus, Mercuria, and wait. Marcus, Argus. I had to make sure I wasn't saying it wrong because that was rhyming for a second. Marcus, Argus, Mercuria, and Vila. Because Argus gives the crit defense, which if you're making Marcus a crit character, that debuff helps and you're increasing the damage taken. And it allows Marcus to do high damage because Argus wants high level cards in order to get that high follow-up, right? So when you have when you're able to get 7 stars total for what you play, you can get a card that guarantees crit, which is really good.
This way, please.
And with other characters, you're probably getting a 1, maybe 2-star follow card with Argus, being honest.
My child. This way, please.
Loading.
Knock, knock.
And I would rather use Argus over Kakanya, personally.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. It's for your safety.
From what I saw, it didn't when I was using her, because then I would have had a level 3 card the whole time. But I'll try it again. But from what I saw, I didn't see it. But actually, let me try it right now. Let me literally try it right now. Just from what I saw, it didn't look like it did.
Join with us, comrades.
To the left. To the right. To the left.
Or useful?
Regaining control of our body journey to the cosmos.
Like a metaphor? Great. No space.
Like tapping the moon in the palm of your hand.
Alright, so we should see based off of this ult, we should see a level 3 card, because we're about to play a 3-star technically, a 2-star, and another 2-star, so that would give you 7.
Guns loaded.
To the left.
Trail's still warm.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Weak hiding spot.
I'll have to do it next turn because this all happened. The ult happened after the calculation for this. So, give me a sec. This one, that one didn't count. Hold on.
Cheer up. Careful
You're a
with the
hard
pages.
nut
Alright,
to
so.
crack.
Oh my god, bro.
Going slowly.
Okay, well, we should still see a card. This is 6. This is technically 6.
To the left.
8. It should be a 3-star card.
Mm.
Yep. Alright, so it works.
Fine.
So it does work for that. Yeah, I think it's not. Yeah, so after you do Mercuria ult, now I mean that's actually that. I mean that further solidifies that Mercuria is made for Argus. Then it's honestly pretty huge for Argus, but that solidifies these two together. Well, no, I tested it out. It worked. It worked. But it pairs them together, like, even more so. That means you gotta get Mercuria.
Join with us, comrades.
To the right. To the left.
This book or this one?
Listen. Journey to the cosmos.
Like a metaphor? Great. No mistakes.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is
Going slowly.
by cupping the moon in the palm of your hand.
I admire your courage.
I will remember your sacrifice.
The
debuff.
trail was all too obvious.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. I'm scared. Together, we are fearless.
There is a positive way to look at it. Like, Argus is adding extra damage. Okay.
Trail's still warm.
Hold on.
Going slowly.
This book or this
So there is a way to look at it that Argus is adding a crazy amount of like free extra damage for a Marcus Mercuria team.
Don't waste my time.
Because, like, you're just adding... Okay, now that was good damage. Now that was good damage.
I admire your courage. We share the same dream.
Do this, Marcus.
Always hit my mark.
Keep up the pace.
But I think that was before I got to
You're right
the infinite round.
for everyone.
It's gonna definitely lower, but that looks like really good.
Now it's easier to understand.
You can run, but you can't hide.
That's also like on this boss.
Calm down.
Okay. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna level up the. Nope. Damn, but then that pressures me though to get. That makes me want to get because then that pressures me to want to get Mercuria ult up too, which is trying to get Mercuria's ult, Vila's. Like I gotta get Vila because I have her ult. There's no way this versatility card works. I'm gonna test it. There's no way the versatility card works, right?
I will remember your sacrifice. This will help.
No, so it doesn't.
Betrayal was all too obvious.
Fine.
For you and for us.
It hurts! It hurts!
You're a hard nut to crack.
I admire your courage.
Are we really doing this?
I will remember your sacrifice.
Should be a 3-star card. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Marcus feels the best.
He turns red.
Marcus feels the best. Like,
For the good of all.
because I can get those 3-star cards consistent for that damage. It's guaranteed crit too. If you get the 3-star card, it's guaranteed crit. Ults don't count for it either.
There's cupping your name in the palm of my hand.
This one or this one?
To the left.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky. Like a metaphor? Okay, no space.
Whoa!
Strange to the cosmos.
Where did that 100,000 come from?
We share the same dream. We are like-minded.
To the left.
To a brighter future for everyone. Keep up the pace.
Regaining control of our body. Look.
I can't get her. Okay. I hope some of y'all notice, like, her debuff card be coming up, like, scarce.
Guns loaded. Crystal warm.
Like cupping the moon in the palm of your hand.
Weak hide is fine.
Listen,
Ooh.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Okay, there we go. Now, this is where we're gonna get big damage. We're not already crit buffed, are we? No.
I admire your courage.
I always hit my mark.
You can do this, Marcus. Useful?
Sharp face.
Run, but you can't hide.
There we go. We're getting it to work now.
Now it's easier to understand.
Gotta use Mercuria though.
To read.
Ah, I was short. I might die. I didn't die.
Guns loaded.
I will remember the sacrifice.
Or this one. Useful?
Alright, this should be a 3-star. Yeah.
For you, Emperor.
I can't read it. To transcribe.
Crystal wolf.
We share the same dream.
You can do this, Marcus.
See if the Empire Incantation. Maybe we can get that level up on
Brighter
that.
future for everyone.
The debuff.
Now it's easier to understand.
Faster than Windsong?
Regaining
I'm gonna be honest. I was using Windsong against a Hydra. I mean, I'll give it to you, but I was using Windsong against Hydra. It's not exactly the same comparison, but I won't argue. But it's a little different.
Time to get to business. I always hit my mark.
Useful?
Time to get to business.
I admire your courage.
Or this one. Are we really doing this?
Weak hide is fine.
Heart here.
Time to turn the page. To read.
Well, I mean, like, I still use Kikanya because I can get a higher score. There comes a point where the boss just nukes you. I use Kikanya because, like, you're not getting 3 million with powder. Like, just saying. Unless you wail out, like, it's not really happening. It's not a natural thing. I need to get a heal.
I will remember your sacrifice. They cut me a name in the palm of my
You can
hand.
do this, Marcus.
I admire your courage. I always hit my mark.
They cut me a name in the
You
palm
can
of my
do
hand.
this, Marcus.
For the good of all. You can run, but you can't hide.
No, but I'm saying with Kikanya, I'm able to survive and do a high score for my personal self.
Maybe now it's easier to understand.
Like, I mean, I just saw a run of the roguelike I was doing where somebody had a maxed out win song to be able to do it, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I just got wrecked. I was like, oh, I wailed on the wrong character.
It's a lot.
Are we really doing this?
Listen,
To transcribe. To read.
Well, yeah, but I said earlier that I just literally told people earlier, if you're not putting copies on Kikanya, you can just skip her. I said it earlier. But like, I also feel like that way with like a lot of other characters. Like, same thing with like 37. You don't put copies in her. Like, she don't feel that good to me. But also, like, I mean, I do spend money, and I'm not at a point of the game where 850 score is good enough for me. Like that's just my personal opinion. I feel like 850 as like a goal to reach, like it gets you the rewards, but like that's not what I want to do. Like, yeah, P0 you can beat raids at 850, but like I'm trying to get higher scores than that. But I, like, at the end of the day, y'all forget too, I make content and I get paid to play R99. So when I get characters and portrait characters, it's a little different than the common person. So when y'all see me have the portraits, it's not necessary. I don't think you should be P5ing any character because it takes away from you getting other characters. Get paid to, I still feel bad. Yeah, literally the portraits are for content. Like that's all it is. You don't like getting copies? Don't you have... I was like, don't you... Wait, don't you have copies on J and Z though, Jockison? Didn't you P5 your J and Z? She's P0? I thought you P5'd her. Who was it? Maybe it was Steam Bun. Oh, well, I mean, like, yeah, Jaka and I are different. CN's cheaper for me too. That's also why I put CN's a lot cheaper for me.
Whatever sort of
I pay like
reputation it has.
15 to 20% more over on
when night comes around.
global.
The thought of a nice room and a soft pillow draws them in like moths to a flame, no matter what's hidden under the bed.
Oh yeah, you do play Star Rail. I play Genshin. I don't play Star Rail anymore. I play ZZZ, but you do play multiple gachas. I have seen you play multiple gachas. Makes sense. But me and Argus, my feels, I like her with Marcus. And I have Marcus. But if you don't have Marcus, you might not like Argus. Of course, you'll pull Argus regardless if you like her. But like if you're pulling for meta or strong characters and stuff like that, if you don't have Marcus, I don't think you'll like Argus, because you'll feel like Argus is missing out. Also, if you don't have Mercuria, then you might not like Argus as much either, because Mercuria works really well with Argus. And honestly, the most like consistent character that plays with Marcus, well, I mean with Argus and Mercuria, is Marcus. Because Windsong can use Mercuria, but P0 Windsong and P0 Mercuria don't really. Now that I look at how Argus works, P0 Mercuria and P0 Windsong aren't exactly the best pairing. You know, since we're talking P0, I would rather, from the strength of, like, I mean, I have a P1 Marcus, but from the strength of what I've seen here with Marcus, Argus, Mercuria, and Vila, I really like it. I really like the strength of that team. In terms of a low, like, for me, having low portrait team, I really like the strength of that team. I feel like it's pretty strong. I feel like it's a really strong team. And it would make me, if I was thinking like a free to play, I wouldn't get Kakanya if I'm pulling Kakanya for Marcus. I would pull Argus. P5 Spathia, I lost two 50-50s to Spathia. That's why she's P5. That's why you shouldn't P5 characters that are if you're gonna if you're gonna portray a character, you should portray a limited character. Because when you portray characters that are outside of that, you lose 50-50. And you can end up wasting stuff like this. Like, if you want to be honest. This happened because I lost a 50-50. P2 Black Dwarf literally lost 50-50s to get this. I didn't pull for this. I only had P0 for the longest time. Windsong got P1 because of loss of 50-50. Anna Lee P4, I definitely didn't pull for that. It was loss of 50-50. Are they level 1? Because I have too many characters. That's why. I don't have enough resources to grab every character and level them up. I've leveled like every character almost. You see, I have all these I3 level 1s. because I've been leveling up like every character. I know that you don't really, I've heard you say you don't really care. I'm about to go soon. I've heard you say that you don't really level up lower tier characters, like 5 stars and stuff. I do. So that's the difference. But at least Lucy. But why does she need to be level 60 though? I mean, what's gonna change? Not like for me. What's gonna change with a level 60 amp 5 cube and P5 on the character R10? Like, what's gonna change at level 60? You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't looking at no crazy, bro. Look at how much that is, bro. That's so much. Level difference against enemies? What enemy do I need to worry about outside of the roguelike for a P5 amp 5 cube? I don't think. Like, let's be real. What am I gonna go against that is gonna have me shaking in my boots? You worry about every stat counts, I guess. But that's my take on Argus though. I'm gonna have to go soon. I think she works well with Marcus. Could you put her with other teams? Sure. If you put her with Mercuria. I think what helps Argus is if you put her with Mercuria, but then Mercuria only works with Marcus. So I think we're waiting for another character. Let's just say that. I think we're waiting for another character similar to Marcus to really bump up Argus and Mercuria. We're waiting for another character who can just level up their cards. Argus can give herself Empower Incantation, and Marcus can upgrade her cards on her own, which is why they fit really well with Mercuria. And like 6, we haven't even mentioned him at all. So I'm just gonna say that. We haven't mentioned 6 in any of these teams. So, yeah. I'm poor, farm more. I can't farm more. Six will help Argus, but you can't fit. That's the thing about having all these supports. You can't fit them. There's too many. What are you got? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is where we're looking at. We got Mercuria. We got Vila with the healer. We got Argus now. We have for reality, you know, a Soul Day, and like with Argus being a and it's really weird with Argus being a reality damage character because no reality damage character really wants her. Yeah, the niches are cool. But I think the problem is that when you're a free-to-plays don't like pulling for niches though. And I have to categorize free-to-play like that because a free-to-play would rather look at a character who's like just universally good, which is why they really love 6, than a character that works for a specific type of team. It just doesn't go with what a free-to-play believes in because they don't have a lot of pulls. So like I can't pull for something that works for this and specifically this. I'd rather pull for something that's universal. Yeah, content isn't caught up to these characters. Lorelai's cool. Well, yeah, the DPS won't sell for most free-to-play because, like, unless they power creep these two characters, like, no one's gonna really focus on pulling them. Wait, what'd you say? Any place for Lorelai in a Marcus team? No. Not really. Lorelai buffs up, you know, crit damage and the damage reduction, and the problem is that to put Lorelai means you have to play her with Vila, and then your next character would have to be a plant, or it'd have to be a spirit character, I guess, and it'd have to be like Mercuria to give Marcus enough crit to go with Marcus. Like, that's the only way, is if you get Mercuria. Well, if you get Marcus to have enough crit to utilize the crit damage buff, then yes. I'll say that. If you can get Marcus enough crit, then you can use her. Because a strictly only crit damage buff, to me, would fit with the character who already has enough crit versus having to bring other characters to buff crit. But when you have like people like, let's take Slim TK for example, right? So you have someone like Slim TK who talks mostly on P5 of characters and portraits, even though he's free to play. So he's about to P5 Lucy. Okay, I'm putting you a little bit in the pedestal and on blast before I have to go. If I'm a free to play who portrays a Lucy, if I'm pulling for meta, why am I pulling any other DPS? And this is why I said before, when you P5 Lucy or portray her, you kind of kill your reasons to want to get any other character. Because like why? If they don't go with Lucy, you're not gonna pull them. Like that, like let's be real. Unless you're just like deciding, I'll just pull this character just to pull them. Why would you pull anything that doesn't go with the character that you just like portrayed like crazy? That's why I don't think, like, if you're free to play, like, and you just don't have a lot of pulls, you should be portraying a character, because it kind of kills, like, your reason to pull. And for some people, that kills the game for them. Now, for some of y'all would love to see a character that you pull be amazing and great and do all these big damage numbers, and you never really have to pull again. Some people like that. Me, I don't. I like having characters. I do like having and seeing all of these characters. It makes me feel good. Like, to have a roster that's reduced to like maybe like 3 rows would be, and be missing everybody else down below, would be really boring to me, personally, me. But for some people it works, and that's why I say some people. But exactly, turn-based gotchas are fun with variety. Glad you didn't give into the Joe train. Yeah, J and Z. She cool. That's all I have to say. She cool. Yeah, you did get some spotlight. But it is true though. Like, why would you pull Jay for a burn team, for burn characters that you probably don't really have invested into? Why would you pull Tuesday for a poison team that you're probably not going to invest into? Like, why would you pull Mercuria unless you're going to P5 Mercuria, right? Because unless you've invested into Marcus. Why would you pull Argus unless you've gotten Marcus and Mercuria? Because she's not going to go with Lucy. Like, that's what your account now is going to be looking at. Does this character buff up my Lucy in any way? Like, my Lucy Vila, do they add to this? And you only got 2 spots, because you know you're using your Vila and your Lucy together, because you're doing a hyper carry team. So, like, you're looking at characters that make your Lucy look good. Like that's what it is. You limit yourself, and you literally skip anything that isn't like a super meta DPS, and that's pretty much like how it goes. Now, for those of us who like variety and who don't do that and like to get characters, but maybe are free to play, after 2.0, like Gordon said, with the release of Lucy and Windsong, they have released characters that are fitting into a niche, and that's just where we're at. Poison, burn, level up card team, right? Star level team. We'll just say star level team or something like that. Card level team, right? Mercuria, card level team. Semmelweis is a low health bruiser team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where we're at. We have characters that are... Am I missing somebody? Yeah, we have characters that are, like, in niches. I mean, you can P5 her. I'm not saying you can't P5 her. I'm saying you just kill your reason to get somebody. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't. If I'm a P5 this character and spend 3 patches on him, why would I? It's not like you're gonna stop using him. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't stop using the character. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. We're gonna use Argus tomorrow. In the roguelike. That's the true test. Is the roguelike. For those asking, yo, Whale, are you gonna put any portraits in her? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna put any portraits into her. I don't really care for her that much. But congrats on the marriage life. Thank you. Windsong pulls? No, I have to spin to pull on Windsong, so no Windsong pulls. I'll put out my Windsong guide and all of that, and I'll use Windsong tomorrow. But no Windsong guide. I mean, no Windsong pulls. I'm at the point where I have to spend on global, and I really don't want to spend. I'm broke. I'm broke right now. Okay. Getting married made me broke, so. Yeah, you can send it to me. I'm broke and I can't be spending like that. Anyways, you lucky gamers, have a good one. Like it looks out.